What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Monday to everyone. Hope everyone survived the weekend okay. Hope everyone is surviving the madness okay. The continuing annoying madness. Hope everyone is safe, doing all right. Hope everyone's not getting too I say claustrophobic, but yeah, I guess at least cabin fever, right? So hopefully you guys are finding stuff to do to keep yourselves sane. For me, I got more than enough stuff to do. Yeah, I'm always busy. So, how was your weekend, guys? What's new? Probably nothing too exciting, I guess, if everyone's pretty much homebound. I, of course, was working away like crazy. Went through the whole process of getting the Steam stuff set up. Had a few bumps in the road there, but managed to finally get it uploaded and even downloaded. So I do have a version that I'm not ready to like at least release as a beta yet. I want to do a few more fixes, you know, just to make it friendly, because I don't want to release the one I have in there now is immediately going to get feedback going this is broken here and this, that, and the other. So no real reason to release that version yet. But the good news is that, I mean, at this point I feel like I'm a couple days away, give or take, for actually getting the beta version out on Steam and hopefully let you guys play with it. As I said before, anyone that's new, just coming around, checking it out, very simple thing. If you join my Discord, right, hit me up on Discord, I will hook you up with a free key on Steam so you can try Tribble Troubles out and get your copy. Cost you nothing, just your time and hopefully maybe some, you know, feedback, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so what I want to do is do a few more tweaks, because basically with Steam, you know, you have a choice of keyboard or joystick, right? So I came with the idea originally I would have like continue to press A, you know, brackets, that kind of stuff, which doesn't translate to keyboard because it's more space. So what I did was I came up with this concept, as you'll see here, is the continue button now just kind of flashes. Boom, boom, pulses like that. So that helps sort of sell the idea that, you know, if you're in a keyboard, space, if you're on a joystick, then of course the classic A button. Ricky, whoa, a continue a what's up, buddy? Yeah, a flashing continue button. So just trying to consolidate the controls, right? You know, obviously for mobile and touch that will be clickable. Oh, it is clickable. Okay, but the game over, oh, and I got this between two worlds right now, but the game over is going to be set up, it's just begging to be clicked, and apparently it does work. So some of those in the game over menu, those buttons are not clickable right now. I for whatever reason, kind of knocked off the colliders on those, but let me go ahead and do this first. Turn off my hardcode stuff, because that's just mixing my worlds right now. There you go, so that should be good. So yeah, so I need to do the flashing concept and the selectable concept for when the game is over, right? You know, if you want to retry or just exit back to the main menu. And right now it's done by which button you choose, and I want to kind of get away from that and get towards, you know, flashing, you know, like pulsing, and then you toggle between them and then hit the button and advance. More of a standard kind of procedure, I think. A little cleaner. And the nice thing is that it'll translate across all controls. Nice and simple. Ricky, what's up with you, buddy? How was the weekend? Did you do anything exciting? Did you sneak out of the house or anything? Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, around the neighborhood. That's pretty much it. Went for a run, that kind of stuff. But went to the grocery store today. I was happy to see that the grocery store is getting back to normal. Close. Just practiced the violin. Wow, okay. You and Sherlock Holmes. That's cool. Is that something you've, oh, that's right, yeah, because you're, like, trying to do different instruments, right? Yeah, I could play maybe, like, air violin. Is that even a thing? I know you got air guitar. Can you say air violin? I just did, but, Anyways, yeah, happy to see the grocery store. Badly. Well, you know, Sherlock Holmes had his struggles, too, so you're in good company, I guess. But yeah, hopefully things are going to start calming down. Hopefully the panic stuff is going to kind of slip away into everyone just sort of accepting the funkiness that is our current world. hopefully everyone will just kind of hunker down and we'll start turning the corner, hopefully pretty soon. Alright, so what I need is, let's go start with underground. Did I change anything here? Yeah, I'll hit save just in case. So a whole weekend of practicing the violin badly. Feel sorry for your neighbors. Okay, so what we want to play with now is in here, game over group. This bad boy, oops, wrong thing. That's old. We want lose group. There it is. Like so. So revise that just a little. So now we got more of the traditional kind of GUI that I've been using for this one. It kind of lines up with this stuff above, which is better, I think. So now what we want to do here is, under this, is we have retry and quit. Excuse me. And then, okay, so first thing we do is kill the reference. That's going away. Oops. Like so. And like so. There. So now we just have retry and quit. So I just asked my father if I was adopted. Then he said, if I were adopted, why would he choose me? I call that a win. Oh, wow. Wow, that's tough love right there. Yeah. That's funny and brutal at the same time. Jeez. Well, yeah, I always used to joke the fact that, my mom would always say that I was one of her favorite kids, and I would remind her that I'm an only child, and she'd say, back off, okay, you're in the top 3, But that's actually kind of halfway true, too, because I know, at least with the family dog, I know where I rank in that pecking order as well. That's true here as well with the wife. I know I'm way below. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I rank way below my own dogs, at least in my wife's heart. She loves me, but just, not like doggy love, right? Okay, so what I need here is, did I add these guys? I think I already did. Let me double check this. Game controller, retry level button, good, and then quit to main menu button. So those exist now. So let me make sure I actually got them attached. I don't, not yet. So retry. Any plans on getting pups? No, we have 2. We have 2 dogs right now, which is more than enough for us at the moment. But unless you're talking about like real as this guy used to call them tricycle motors. If you're talking about tricycle motors and not actual dogs, but sort of like inference. Yeah, no. Nope, too old. Too old to begin the training. So we'll stick with dogs and spend the college fund instead. If that's the inference, I'm not sure. But if you're talking about furry pups, then yeah, we got 2 dogs. We're all set there. Let's see. Okay, so, and let's start with, did I add? Yeah, selecting retry. So we go with that. Now we just got to figure out where we start with that. Progress menu. I'm going to borrow this. Let's see. And yeah, okay, we'll leave this one alone. But we're going to send this over here. And we'll put this at the bottom. Like so. So. Alright, so what I'm doing here is, so when you come to the lost menu, by default, retry will be the default selection. So we're going to start that bouncing. And then we'll have like a left and right kind of ability to choose between the retry and quit. And that'll work with either the joystick or the arrow keys. I just got to make sure I lock out the old version, which would automatically do the retry. But let's get the motion going first. We'll start with that. So let's see. So this is retry level button. like so, and then this goes on complete like that. And then here what we'll do is add a job ID. I thought I used to be able to use, I know it says int, but I thought I used to be able to use actual strings, which would be cleaner here. And I'm not worrying about performance because this is game over anyways. So I'm going to try set ID. I'm going to try that, see if it complains or lets me do it. No, it does accept it. Okay. So, like I said, I know performance-wise that's a hit, but who cares because the game is over. And I'd rather have this, rather than just do a number, which is easier to step on the toes of, whereas with string, then we know we're good. So I can kill this if we switch over. So, and then, oh, this is bounce. Retry button. Bounce, and then quit button. Quit main menu button. Quit button. Okay, so, oh, and then we gotta loop it back on itself. Just a kind of a primitive way of doing a while loop kind of thing. Kind of a butchered enumerator kind of concept. Okay, so that should give us bouncing buttons for each. Yes, yes. Okay. So now let's see. So enumerator, handle lose input. That sounds good. Let's see. Selecting retry equals true. Alright, we'll say this is actually just gonna go on for forever anyways. So do a while loop of, I do it this way. I'll keep it honest. Selection made equals false. Well, not selection made, select made. Keep testing. Alright. And then I'll shut this thing up by doing a yield return null. Good. So now it's going to stop complaining. Alright, so then if... Oh, and then let's go ahead and bounce the retry button. Like so. And so let's see, we get get, oh, input. Really? There it is. Get key down. Down number. I've noticed something actually recently. I have this really bad habit now, and I have no idea. I guess my left hand is just a little peppier than my right, of spelling the word animation. A-N-I-A-M. I'm reversing. The A is getting there before the M, and I'm consistently doing that now. And it's like the left hand is too tired of waiting for the right hand to actually hit the M, so it just goes ahead and throws it in there. But I've noticed a couple of subjects on some of my streams before, and after looking at them later and realizing that A is sneaking up in front of the M. So NEA mention, I think I'm just trying to invent my own word there. So let's go key code. This would be right arrow. If that's the case, and selecting retry. Then let's switch. Then what we'll do is we'll kill. We'll kill. Yeah, idea is quit. Good. Retry button. So we'll kill that. Excuse me. And then reset its scale back to 1. Local. No. Read my mind better than that. Come on. Is equal to vector 3, 1. Like so. We'll say select and retry equals false. And we'll start bouncing the quit button. Alright. So bounce quit button, that should okay. Right. I'll have to do the same for the joystick as well. Get that reading as well, but I'll come up with that in a second. We'll start with the keyboard. Make sure the code is working okay. And we're not selecting retry. Then we do the reverse. We kill the quit button motion. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I swear I'm not drinking. Okay. Menu button, transform back to 1. That's true. And we bounce retry. Like so. Oops. Errant key. Okay. So. Yes. Alright, I think that should be good enough. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just fire this off as a test right from the beginning. Because I got it popped up anyways. Like so. I got that lowercase? No. Did I really go lowercase? Did I screw it up that bad? I did, didn't I? Look at that. That's just so pathetic. There. Okay. Everything else capital. Okay, so if my code is not totally screwed up. Oh, and another thing too is Shark Bait, it's Monday. Where's my key? Let's see, who are you asking? If you're asking Johnny, I don't think he's here yet. So he may be ducking you now. If you're asking me, that's great. You go to another person's stream just so you can rag on someone else. Demanding a key, not from the guy doing the stream. Or is that just because you know that I'm going to give you one anyways, right? You know, once you're on that. Wait, Sharpay, are you actually on my Discord yet? I can't remember if you said you were or not, but that's going to be the dividing line, right? You know, if you guys jump on my Discord, then I will hook you up with a beta key, so you can, not at all. Wow, dude, feeling the love, man. You shoot right past me. So the only reason you show up is to just move me out of the way. Oh, no Discord for you at all? Aw, man. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll figure out some other way I can, you know, get some benefit there. But, I have to think on that then. Do I still gotta go? Let me think of something. Let me come up with something. You're subbed. Right. Through the grace of Johnny, right? The guy that you're trying to now ask for even more stuff. Which, I misunderstood that from the beginning, too. So I gotta thank Johnny next time he comes around for doing that sub in the first place. You were subbed by... Alright. I'll come up with something. You know what? Doesn't matter. Sub is a sub. Is a sub is a sub. Alright. Sweet. Alright. So, my back and forth flashing. No corona. Alright. So that, yeah, that's working fine. That's working like I want it to. So, boom. You can tell which one is which. Alright, let me add. I do not. Dum, 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 dum. No corona. I'm surprised Weird Al hasn't done my Sharona cover yet, unless he's just thinking that is in too poor taste. I mean, that's right up Weird Al's alley, right? No, I'm just allergic to Las Vegas in general. It's a seasonal thing. I always get it this time of year. It's a dry cough, and it's just when the seasons change here. Yeah. Or maybe it's not Las Vegas. Maybe it's just getting older, because I never used to be susceptible. You are still number one? Am I? Oh, you're asking. One way to find out, man. What's it worth to you? Huh? Oh, that's right. You got a sub. Okay, fine. Here's me taking one for the team. Whoops. Oops. There you go. Come on, Penny. Don't let me down, baby. Don't worry. She'll hold together. Oh, right in the dirt. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Drum roll, please. And I think it's still the same. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No, you got it by 10. There you go, man. You still got the lead. All right. I played. No? No, I was always there. No, I did a couple on Friday. No fair. No, I'd have to like fire up Twitter to do that. So, nope. I am falsely accused. Let's see. Alright, so then we need joystick. Axis. Do I have that going in this one at all? Yeah, I do. Here it is. Alright. So we'll add this. If or it's greater than 0.5. Should I do it? Don't know, man. You may extend your lead, or you may instantly fall back into second place. But no sign of Johnny yet, so you could take advantage of the moment and try and jump way ahead. Depends on how much of a gambler you are, man. You know me. I only bet when I like the odds. Oh, you want me to do it? You want me to do it for you, right? And if I complete it, you want me to go ahead and forfeit my points over to you. Is that what you're saying? There you go. The things I do for you guys. Come on, baby. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So what is that, 420 now? Oh, I got the broken one. So when it comes back, I'm gonna have like I'm gonna have first place. Watch. I rigged this over the weekend. Watch, here goes. Sharp 8's gonna drop the 6th place, and I'm gonna go straight to first. Watch how this works now. I forgot to tell you I did this. Specially coded just to you too, man. Watch this. Here it comes. You ready? Watch. Sharp 8's gonna drop to 6th. Oh, it didn't happen. Okay, maybe I didn't do that. Maboob, what up, buddy? What's going on, man? How are you holding up on your part of the world, buddy? Everything still okay for you out there? Yeah, Shark 8 claimed the crown. If you notice on the high score there, Sharp 8 was playing the crap out of it, and I was mentioning how with the name change that unfortunately you're gonna have a hard time climbing back up into. The smack talk begins. Look at that. Mabu barely. So eat it, Jesus. Mabu barely makes it in the door. You're already in his face talking smack. Look at that. That's tough. Jeez. Yeah. So you're doing all right. So you're having to do like your homework from home, right? Isn't that what you were saying last time? I think. Which I know for me, I mean, I didn't do my homework even when school was in session, so that's a tough one. Yeah, you do that as well? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Never a good student. How can I compete with such a confident bloke? There you go, man. Shark bait. Your reputation precedes you. What's a bloke? A buddy, friend, a fine individual. You gotta watch more BBC stuff, man. Come on. Alright, so then for less than 0.5. Alright, where's my joystick? I gotta check the joystick now, see if that's working. Alright, let's see. Of course, Tribble's moving because, yeah. But, yep, okay. That's working as well. So, now we gotta do if spacebar down. So, reload. This game controller. Really? Yeah, reload game. So. Yeah, the problem was Mabu had too many women chasing him down. He had to go incognito, so he just, you know, he thought he would just throw the underscore in there and hide in plain sight. Isn't that right, Mabu? So, okay, reload. I'm omnipotent. I know everything. Yes, you think you guys are just watching me, but I'm watching you. No, I think Mabu was talking to me. I gotta change it again. Yeah, watch out, the women are gonna come again. Chase you down. Okay, so what I gotta make sure is space. Okay, so that's not happened there. No, so do I have it under player control? I'm trying to remember how I actually set this off in the first place. Sharpie. Sharpie's got like dual thoughts here. Okay, number one, he wants Johnny to show up so he can talk smack, right? Talk trash, say, hey, suck it. I'm in first, you're in second, suck it. Oh, and by the way, where's my free key? Alright, just a suggestion there, Sharpie. You might want to lead with the latter and not with the former there. You might want to start by going, hey, buddy, pal, so about that key. Right? Just kind of, hey, can you go ahead and forward me that key now? Just send it to me in a, private message, and then start talking the smack. Just a general suggestion. Oh, geez, man, I didn't even see you. You sent me some whispers too. I'm so bad about even noticing that kind of thing. Generally, I get like messages pop up for absolutely no reason. All right. Do I have to Google who Ramen Perkins is? He's not Ramen Perkins. He's not related to ramen noodles, is he? Probably not. Probably not. All right. So, oh, that's right. I was gonna. I don't think so. He's semi-pro. Yeah. Yeah, I used to get that as when I was a little kid, right? There's a famous wrestler, and when I was a little kid, my nickname was Dusty, not Dustin. And I'd have people ask me, it's like, oh, hey, you in relation to Dusty Rhodes, who was a professional wrestler? It's like, I'm a 10-year-old kid, and they're asking me if I'm related to Dusty Rhodes, a professional wrestler, a wrestler, professional? I don't know. Does that really constitute anything? A wrestler, to which I would look him in the eye and kind of go, yeah, he's my son. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so, and I know I have the spacebar activating it somewhere, but I gotta figure out where the crap I put that code. So let me go ahead and turn this off for a second. Okay, so, excuse me. Okay, so it's reload game. Okay, let me come at it this way. I just did, actually, didn't I? Yeah, yeah, right. As opposed to the American football game where they do everything except use the foot to play with the ball. Except for one guy, the only guy that actually uses his foot is basically looked upon with the same, disrespect that the water boy is. Spelled differently but pronounced the same. Football, you bet. Alright. Oh. 2-player what, like foosball? No, I'm confused. Oh, the kicker in the... true, but some do double duty, in fairness. 2 different people, sometimes not. Sometimes you will have an extra point kicker that is also your kickoff guy, to be fair. To be fair. I don't know. Okay, now I got this stuck in my head. Anyone around here watched Letterkenny on Hulu? I know it's a little obscure comedy, but God, that show is stuck in my head like an earworm, man. Whenever I hear the phrase "to be fair," I'm compelled to go, "To be fair, to be fair." So yeah, obscure, but it's basically a sort of like a small town story in Canada. I barely watch anything. Yeah, when I eat my lunch and dinner kind of thing, if I'm working away, I'll indulge in something for a half hour. Right now, I'm watching in half-hour segments. I'm watching Pennyworth, which is sort of the origin story for Alfred Pennyworth, Batman's butler. It's on Epix, and I would say it's like, it's so at best. I'm not really jazzed on it. I really want to enjoy it too. I mean, I think was worse is like the first episode of Pennyworth just pulled me in completely. I was like really digging it, and then it just kind of like completely falls off the rails, right? So reload game, and all I have is the one. So I am calling it by. Okay, so I gotta remember how in the hell I even do this again. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna hide all this crap, and I'm gonna go ahead and intentionally sacrifice myself. Wait, be right back. All right, man. And if Johnny shows up while you're gone, I'll tell him to turn around and hide before you get back. Tell him to give me the key, right? And I'll hold it for you. How about that? All right. Let me make sure that I got all this turned off. That's good. Okay, good. And I think, let me go ahead and kick off main menu, just make sure, because I think what's happening is also the fact that it's player preference is set to one of the higher levels and not the underground. So by going to the main menu, I actually kick that player prefs back to underground. So now it should come up correctly. Whoa. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm totally screwing up. Well, that sucks. I'm doing work in the wrong stupid version. I was trying to figure out why the key is not working, and now I know why. Because I made a special spin-off version. I guess I'll talk about this for a second, too. For anyone that's doing Unity stuff, so I'm actually going to get an article printed in a magazine here in the not-too-distant future. And the thing is they wanted images that are 300 DPI, right? Traditionally, RGB images like this are, 72 DPI, right? That's more the standard for us. So you could take this and blow it up, but it'll just fall to pieces. So I found this sweet little plugin called Renderator, which I'll bring up here in a second here. Totally free, by the way, too. So, Renderator. So check this out. So Renderator will basically allow you, with the click of a button, do a screen grab, right? But more importantly is that it won't just, you know, like if you're in a 1920 by 1080, it won't do that. He'll actually blow it up big time, right? It'll basically make it to whatever multiple size that you want and render that out. Okay, I deal with trash cans, huh? So, for example, so I was doing this for the print, right? So check this out. So let me bring up something here real quick. I'll give you an example of something here. Oh, stupid. So let's go promo, screenshots, high res. Bring up Canyon. So for example, here you go. So basically this looks like your standard, you know, 1920 by 1080 kind of HD image, right? But in reality, the Renderator is able to just crank the crap out of it. So this is, the resolution is actually, where is we at? 10,650 by 5990, right? Which means it's monster. So I mean, if you zoom in, right? I mean, the details are just like super sharp, right? So even though I zoomed in, there you go, there's no jaggies except for that's breaking down. But I mean, for all this other stuff, you can see how smooth all this stuff is, right? So this is a great way if you ever need to take a 920 by 1080 image and do something that's print res. This Renderator plugin is absolutely fantastic thing. But the downside is that it likes to overwrite project settings, right? Which means that it butts heads with some of the stuff I already had set up. So as a result, I did a spin-off version, and idiot me, actually I have the Renderator version loaded right now, so I'm making changes in the wrong stupid project. Try climbing the ladder of Render free? What's that? Render free. Oh, Renderator. Dude, you're not listening to it. You're so busy trying to scare Maboob away from playing catch with Penny. So it basically will take, you know, your game image, right, on the fly and re-render it in real time into a larger version, right? So it basically takes your camera and instantly blows it up into whatever resolution you want and renders that single image out, right? So you have your game rendered in a super high resolution. So highly recommend it. But the reason I'm mentioning is the fact that, like I said, I had to bust out a separate project. Yeah. So here, I'll give you one more example here. Spaceship.